And now, FFX, Friday Football Extra with Taylor Shaw, sponsored by Valley Strong Credit Union.
Welcome back. Just when you think there couldn't be any more wrenches thrown into the most difficult high school football season in recent memory, Mother Nature, along with a pair of destructive fires, decided to make area teams rethink their Week 6 plans today. The hazardous air quality made it impossible for players to safely suit up throughout the majority of Kern County. Both KHSD and Delano Union School Districts decided that they were going to cancel all home athletic activities till at least 10 a.m. tomorrow. Stan Green, the Director of Student Support Services for the Kern High School District, said the move was the first major weather-related shutdown since lightning storms hit the area all the way back in 2011.
I've been in this job 12 years now, and I don't recall us being in a hazardous. And, you know, usually that's air quality, and this is different. It's the fire, it's smoke. But my 12 years is the first time we've been in a, hey, you can't play today. It's tough. I mean, you hate to, especially in the sport of football, because you only get 10 opportunities. And with COVID, you might have less than 10. And then to pull one off the plate, it makes it even more difficult. So it's troubling, that's for sure.
Definitely one of the more difficult days in recent memory, and there's been a lot of them. So this is what we kind of know and have known for about the last couple of hours. So these were the games that were played today. Shafter at Taft, Bakersfield Christian at Tulare, Union Stockdale at Moore Park, Golden Valley. They played up north at Torres High School. So these were the games for the variety of different reasons. Air quality was better in those regions. Some teams obviously on the road. They were able to play. Kennedy at Arvin, they're going to play tomorrow. Same with California City at Miramonte. Here are the games, though, that are canceled for sure. Frontier at North, Foothill at BHS, and South at West. Wasco at Delano, Chavez at McFarland, still up in the air. We just mentioned it. Shafter and Taft were two of the teams that actually took the gridiron inside of Kern County this evening. The Wildcats and Generals deemed it safe to play in Taft tonight since air quality levels only reached that yellow moderate level, not the hazardous air level that we just talked about, air quality level, I should say. And the Generals entered their 5th straight road game fresh off a thrilling come-from-behind victory. They did that against Chavez. We're going to pick this game up in the first. That was Koa Rhodes taking the rock and rolling his way into the end zone to give Shafter an early lead, 7-0. Generals on top early. Then Taft, that's Jackson Berry, bulldozing his way into the end zone to tie this game at 7. Taft's been sneaky good to start the season. Always tough when you have to travel all the way to Taft, but Shafter, they want to go to 3-2. Look at that man just bulldoze his way in, just plow his way in. That's Eliza Lucero forcing his way through the Wildcat D to give the Generals back the lead. Then the backup quarterback, Devin Sundgren, to wide out Ryan Pitter for 6. Shafter leads by 14. Then Sundgren keeps it himself, shimmies his way in for a score, 27-13. Now Shafter, let's take a look at the final score. It was a convincing victory. They're now 3-2, 34-13. Shafter wins this game, staves off all the elements. And, you know, for a team that has had so many injuries, now they didn't know if they were going to play today, ended up being able to play today. Gerald Perucci's a happy man.
You know, I think the biggest thing is their resilience. You know, it's easy to, especially with a guy like me, I'm loud, I'm in their face sometimes, and for a lot of kids, they shut down. Our kids don't, and I think it's a testament to their mental fortitude and their mental toughness. It's taken a little bit of time for them to get there, but that growth and the growth and belief in each other, I think that's another big thing for us right now. We believe that we can make plays.
Bakersfield Christian was also one of the few area teams able to put on the pads tonight. The 2-2 Eagles were fresh off a bye and looking to fly past the Tribe in Tulare. BCHS took to the highway. North Tulare Union High School was their destination. The Tribe were looking for their first win of the season. Early second quarter, Braden Waterman fools the defense on the play action left to his brother. Bryson does the rest, 70 yards to the house. These two, we had them in earlier. They were our co-players of the week. I think it was week 2, and you could see why. They just have a blast together, bringing backyard football back to Bakersfield. Love to see it, and that was a crazy pick that you just saw there. It was also by Bryson Waterman. 17-7 was your final score, and Tulare Union, they get their first victory. Bakersfield Christian, 2-3 on the year, not the ride that they were expecting to start off this fall season. The Stockdale Mustangs, meanwhile, they were in Ventura, breathing some much cleaner air than the rest of us. They were taking on Moore Park, and now they're 4-0. Meanwhile, the Golden Valley Bulldogs, they got their first win of the year, 28-13. That's nice because they traveled a long way to face Torres. And a reminder, if you want to rewatch any of those games or the games that we've got coming up tomorrow, just go to our website, kged.com, and click on that FFX icon. And for up-to-the-minute prep football coverage, be sure to follow us on Twitter at FFX on KGET.